Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where we review anything and everything. Today we're going to take a look at another Marvel Legends character. This one right here is Multiple Man, Multiplying Mutant. Now, this I believe is a new or more newer costume set versus what I was used to in the 90s, because before he used to wear a trench coat with, I believe, a black outfit similar to this, but black outfit underneath it. Now, going over some details in the back of the card. JB Madrix, the Multiple Man, possesses the unique ability to duplicate himself at will. And shows you some other ones that came along during the line of this one, which I reviewed that one. Probably the only one from those that I ended up purchasing. The only reason why I actually really bought this character was because I saw him on sale at Target. And the reason why I actually purchased him, because I was able to purchase two of him for an affordable price. And the thing that I liked about that was if you can get multiples of this character, I think it makes this figure cooler because that's his power. Having more of him is his power. So that in itself enhances to me the coolness of him. If you bought this character just as an individual, I don't think he'd be that cool because you would just say, okay, he's just a green guy. What's the point? But being able to afford multiples of him, and when I caught him on sale, I happened to catch him for about like seven some change. I mean, whenever you can find a sale like that, you jump on it. Now, I'm going to throw a link in the description for Amazon. I'm not too sure what he's costing at the moment on Amazon, but just in general, if this is a character that you don't mind buying at least two, three, or four of, then I think he's definitely, he gets cooler the more of him you buy. It's almost kind of funny that you think of it like that it's said like that, but it's very true. He's probably the one character who just gets better from buying more of him because that's legitimately just his power. So if a person had like five of him and you had a display set, that would be awesome because you'd have him jumping like one guy or whatever the case is. And so just going over what this figure really comes with. Obviously, he comes with his base self. He comes with two sets of hands. I'm sorry, one additional set of hands. He's got the fisted hands and the open hands, and then a face. So an angry face and a more just calm face. And that's really it. There's really not much to talk about this character. The truth is, I don't think a lot of people really was a fan of him back in the days. But I think that one, like I said, he's one of those characters who, for display purposes, if you're able to get more of him, it enhances it. But two, during the timing of this video, the cartoon known as Invincible had came out, which is based off an Image comic, and in that, other people may have been privy to this way before, but in that, it showed a character. I believe the name is Duplicate, but where it really showed someone who has multiple abilities, multiplying abilities, used in a manner that actually seemed pretty cool versus just back in the days, at least any kind of medium that had X-Men in, I mean, that had, I'm sorry, Multiple Man. And he was in the cartoon, I believe, for a very short while. I think it might have been the X-Force episode, not X-Force, I'm sorry, X-Factor episode where the X-Men fought the X-Factor. And it definitely, obviously during the 90s they weren't going to show him do anything crazy, but in that series of Invincible, it showed a character who was multiplying themselves, that their duplicate would get killed and they would keep just jumping back out there fighting and keep going, and it showed an aspect of it that made it a little brutal but a little more realistic. It showed the benefit of the power, how the power is actually pretty cool. And I feel that taking that mindset with this character. Now, granted, I don't know if his powers work in that same way where he can make multiples of himself. And if those ones get killed, what's the reaction to that? Like how it affects him. I don't know. They've never depicted that in any kind of animated series, obviously. And I've never really seen him much in the comics, though I've never really heavily read the X-Men comics, but I've seen some issues here and there. And, they didn't have multiple men in them. So I wouldn't really be able to say if his power works like that. But I think that seeing a medium that had a character who could multiply, use their powers in that way, obviously rolled over to make this character a little bit cooler. But let me know what you think. And if you have this character, do you find it interesting? Do you not plan on buying him at all? Do you have a whole bunch of him? Does it make your display a lot better, a lot cooler? Obviously, I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video, this is a non-unboxing type of video. I'm going to keep him inside the package, at least for now. There might be a point in time where I unbox him, but for now, he's going to just stay inside the package and be kept on display in this way. As always, you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.